Turned out to be a great night for baseball here in Pawtucket. The Yankees have pulled ahead of Pawtucket 3-1 as we go to the bottom of the fourth inning, and it's now time for our version of reality TV, our Wired segment, featuring a guy who is perpetually wired, Pawsox manager Ron Johnson. RJ, how the heck are you this evening?
Yeah, I'm doing wonderful down here. I am enjoying this evening. You know, we got a few clouds out here, but got no rain coming down from them, so things are good right now.
And that is a very pleasant development after the way it looked this morning and early this afternoon. There were some doubts as to whether it would be okay tonight, but it's turned out to be a great night for baseball.
Oh, it sure is. I'll tell you what, we got some kind of crowd here tonight. This place is packed.
Standing room only. That'll be the case tomorrow night as well. Travis Denker shows bunt, and the count is a ball and no strikes. Let's get your review of Clay Buchholz thus far.
Oh, I think he's throwing the ball extremely well. I'm really pleased. He's throwing strikes. He's got a feel for his curveball, his changeup. I mean, that last inning, things like that are going to happen. You know, I mean, the ball's hit hard at Angel for the hit. And then the one bad part about this right now when you go at 6:15, I mean, I'm not making excuses, but it's really hard to see. And you could tell on that ball that was hit to Mac, you just can't pick it up. I mean, it's nobody's fault. It's part of the conditions. When you have gray skies, hazy like this, with coming out of the stands, it's tough. I mean, I sit down here myself with my eagle eyes, and at times, I'm a little nervous.
Well, pay attention coaching at third then.
Yeah, I'm going to jump out of the way if Denker hits when I'm here.
Counts 2 balls and a strike. You moved Travis up to the number 2 spot in the order. Explain why.
You know what? I put all our names in a hat, picked it up, and that's where he ended up.
Yeah.
No, I mean, we're playing around with it a little bit. You know, with some of the young guys we've gotten up here, with Bailey going to the big leagues, try to spread guys out a little bit. And, you know, I might be in a situation of using some different lineups in the next 7 days. I might try 7 different ones.
Find one that works. That's the key.
Absolutely. Put Mac in the 3-hole, push CC to the 4-hole. You know, we'll just see what happens here.
Well, McAnulty belted a homer his first time up, batting third tonight.
Yes, he did. Oh, he's a good hitter. You know, he's a veteran hitter. Carter's a good hitter. I mean, those two guys bunching together. I'm not really overly concerned left-right matchups because on this team right now with our guys, I mean, they're a veteran guys, so we got to put them in there and let them see if they can go to work. Mac could bunt right now, but he ain't going to do it.
The shift is on against him. And he takes ball 1.
How about that play DeCastro made on Freddie?
Unbelievable.
Oh, wasn't it?
Standing 50 feet from the plate, ball's rocketed right at him, and somehow he comes up with it.
No doubt. I saw Freddie coming out of there. I was like, oh, boy, one hopper. There we go.
McAnulty rips one down the line. It's fair.
He's going to get 2. Come on, Mac! There you go.
So Paul McAnulty, a home run and a double, his first 2 times up. And the tying run will come to the plate and a definite home run threat, Chris Carter.
No shift stops this 2-base hit. I don't care how much you swing him over to right field. Out in front of another Mitre pitch. And hooks it deep into that right field corner for a cruising 1-out double.
See, I brought up that vision of seeing right now because now's the time of the day where, you know, on a normal start, you're just into it. But with the clouds and it's really hazy down here, I'm basically making excuses so when I get him blown up here at home, you guys won't be all over me.
That's preemptive excuses on your part?
Yeah, I'm trying to cover myself here a little bit.
Good thinking.
But no, I think Buck's throwing the ball very well. I'm very pleased with what he's doing so far. Oh,
Chris Carter rips one to center.
I don't think we can score in this one, though.
No, had you sent him there, RJ, we would have ripped you.
Yeah, no, that would have been a little bit. We can't do that one. How about Mac? We're swinging. Got a little wire action going here. Double homer, attaboy. Nice job. I already gave you some love about the ball and out of the lights and stuff. You're fine. Hey, another homer, and it's all forgiven. There you go. Hey, go on the ground. 1 out.
So runners at first and third. Here comes Aaron Bates. Aaron grounded to short his first time up. He's making contact, RJ's. Just having trouble getting hits right now.
Oh, he's a good hitter, this young man is. You know what I like about him is, you know, young guys are going to come up here when your first look, and you're going to scuffle. But watching him and Bubba, they're still selective. They're still, you know, they're still working counts. And as long as guys are doing that and they're putting the ball in play, things are going to work out for them.
Are they helped at all, RJ, by being in a lineup, like say with a Minotti and a Chris Carter? Do they kind of watch what those guys do, maybe, and get a little bit of a read, or talk to those guys about hitting at this level?
I don't think there's any doubt that they probably do. You know, I mean, when you're a player and stuff that goes on in the clubhouse, if you've got quality veterans like we do, they're gonna pass along some stuff. Biggest thing for me is just having them relax. And you know what? Take the numbers and throw them out right now. When you're a guy moving up from levels like this, and I've talked to Bubba and I've talked to Aaron, and just like I will talk to Mark Wagner, but I'm not worried about the numbers right now. Just get your feet wet, go play, relax, throw that stuff away, and go have some fun.
It's one thing to tell those guys that.
I know, it really is.
Do you see it sinking in with a guy like Aaron Bates?
Yeah, I do. I really do. I mean, I think he's a very mature young player as far as that goes.
25 years old, former third-round draft pick out of NC State, was having a monster year for Portland before getting the promotion early last month. And you're right about the selectiveness. Lays off a couple of close pitches and works the count in his favor, 3-1.
Yeah, I mean, and that's what we've seen. You know, came here out of the chute, hit a couple homers at Syracuse, crushed the ball over at Norfolk. Would have had probably 2 or 3 more home runs if that place wasn't such a graveyard in the middle. And you know, then you go a couple of days when you don't have very many at bats. These numbers kind of show like that, but he's going to drive this run in. That boy, good swing. Now the question comes right here. You want to send Carter with Molina behind the plate?
I would say no. Monty?
Give my left-handed hitter a chance to drive in a couple of guys if this guy makes an out.
I agree with you boys, because that gentleman back there is making a living on throwing guys out.
Yes, sir.
I'm not going there.
Full count to Bates. Runners at first and third. Pawtucket down by a pair here in the bottom of the 4th inning. And a swing and a miss.
Hey, boy.
Isn't it, well, maybe it's not odd because you see it all the time, and I'm sure you take advantage of it, RJ. The ball, it looks like to me, that's giving Aaron the biggest problem is the ball that's on the inner half of the plate, and that's where everybody I've seen pitches him. So how do the Yankees know so much about him? They make a phone call to somewhere else in the minor league and say, hey, they talk to their AA manager down in Trenton. How'd you get this guy out? Do you make those phone calls around?
There's universal scouting reports that go through the system when guys come up and down. But, you know, I don't think that's really as much as the problem is, you know, he'd probably, when you're struggling a little bit, usually get a pitch that you usually put in play, and it's when you foul that ball, then you get to that point where the pitch that maybe you don't handle as well, it seems like you're always in a position to have to hit that ball. When you're rolling, you get up there, you get that one you can hit, and you're gone.
Bubba Bell, the hitter. And Bubba takes low ball 1. Another young guy who earned the promotion from AA, RJ.
And he's done it. You know what? I'm real excited about Bubba. He hit that home run over there in Norfolk to win the game for us. He's got a lot of ability. Another guy, you know, when I talked to him the other day, just relax. I know it's hard to do, and especially you come here and you see the scoreboard, you see numbers, and you go, oh, he's got like 20 at-bats. Maybe 40.
38.
That was close. But you know what? You watch both of these young guys at-bats. I don't know how many pitches Aaron had, about 6.
Yeah.
It was 6.
Now Bubba's sitting 2-0. That's the kind of stuff I look for. You know, if you get to a point where young guys up there and they're just hacking at everything, then you know you got to take a step back.
Big hole on the right side for Bell. And that's called a strike on the outside corner. Bubba says you are one of the few people in the world, RJ, who calls him Billy Wayne.
Billy Wayne. Billy Wayne's at the plate. I even saw Billy Wayne in the mall yesterday. He was going to the movies. I hear this, Ron Johnson. And there's Billy Wayne over there. Get on down. Oh, I kicked it. There you go.
A routine play botched by Kevin Russo. The Pawsox get a run. It's a 3-2 ball game.
Kind of stuff you need. What, Billy Wayne?
If you watch this game long enough, you will see some of the most unusual things ever. And this is just a routine 2-hopper. 4-3 putout should be. Mitre going to the 2-seam fastball. And for some reason, Russo took his eye off of it. The ball certainly didn't do anything out of the ordinary. Perhaps looked at the runner going to second to see where he wanted to go with it. Wind up not being able to go anywhere with it, and the Pawsox pick up a gift run.
Now is what we need. You really want to switch momentum right now. Brownie gets in a gap. We drop both these runs or hits one out of the yard. Then things are really going well.
Dusty Brown takes a strike. It's 0-1. Dusty is on baby watch, as you know, RJ, and I
Yes,
guess
he is.
you have that policy where if he has to go, he can go in a moment's notice.
Absolutely. That's a very important thing, and these guys are people first, so we're wishing his wife the best, and like to see Daddy get a base hit right here.
Yeah, you can go, but hit a 3-run homer first, please.
Go ahead, hit one in the seats, and then hit one. Cece's, I can't even see Cece out there. A little hazy out here.
Carter, the runner at second base. Bubba Bell at first.
Oh, good swing. All right, D. Come on.
1-2 to Dusty Brown.
That's the one you're talking about right there, RJ. You get your pitch somewhere along the bat. Number 9, the guy they call Ted Williams, always used to instruct hitters, at least one time at bat you will get the ball you can handle. The 300 hitters put it in play. The 230 hitters, the 235 hitters miss it or foul it off.
Exactly right. I mean, and that's what happens when you go through those stretches. Then we compound the problem by thinking all these scenarios why we're not doing certain things.
Ground ball toward third. DeCaster throws to second, gets the force, and ends the inning. But you got to run.
Nice job. Absolutely. Always a pleasure, boys.
RJ, likewise. Thank you.
You're done, brother.
Pawsox get a run in the bottom of the 4th inning. Our score at the end of 4 here on Cox Sports. Scranton Wilkes-Barre 3, Pawtucket 2.